Megalodon Media News. We give you all the news nobody is talking about.
It's the Megalodon.
Check this out, man. I gotta say it. I wasn't even gonna go live today, but man, I kind of knew it that they was gonna pick these guys up, man. Rolling 60s Crips, man. They done got the RICO, man. Brick Baby, Big U, Loose Cannon. They got Loose Cannon. You know, they ain't pick up Whack 100 though, but yeah, these guys done got the RICO, and it's looking bad. They charged with murder, conspiracy. They said they found 1,000 fentanyl pills, 10,000, something like that. But they're looking for Big U, the leader. They're looking for Big U right now, right here. Eugene Henley Jr., Big U. They got Brick Baby, he in custody. And here's the thing, Loose Cannon, he in custody. And here's the thing about these guys, right? These guys, they got podcasts. They all got podcasts, right? And you know what they be doing on their podcast? Self-snitching. They be self-snitching. And so, yo, I knew it was coming, man. I just felt it. I was like, all that talking they be doing on the internet, man, I kind of knew it was going down. Yeah, man. Let's check out this. It's
about the Rolling 60s neighborhood Crips gang in South LA. Detectives have arrested multiple people, and this morning they're still looking for others. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Annabelle Sedano. Let's get right to it. We have live team coverage of this breaking news. NBC4's Michelle Vyas is in Westwood with more on the arrest. But let's get started with Alex Rozier. He was at that press conference and joins us live from downtown LA. Alex.
Yeah, they talked a lot about a number of people in this press conference, but the main focus was on a man named Eugene Henley. The feds say he committed a series of racketeering crimes, including extortion, human trafficking, fraud, and the murder of a rapper in 2021. But this same man, Eugene Henley, is known throughout the Los.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's my theory, y'all. Here's my theory. Big U, right? If you notice, when at the Lil Durk went to jail, right? Now they got a RICO. You know, Durk been kicking with them hard. You know what I mean? Durk been kicking with Brick Baby real hard. And so my theory is, once they got Durk and that whole murder for hire thing that Durk had going on, they locked him up for. I think they had something to do with it, fam. I think all that was some rolling Crips shit. You know what I mean? I'm for real, y'all. Yeah. But you notice after Lil Durk gets locked up, all of a sudden they go down. I'm talking about the whole gang. The whole gang. But think about that little Pob and Quando Rondo. Remember Quando Rondo car got shot up at the Beverly Center in LA, right? And you know Dirk be hanging out with the Rolling 60s Crips. You know what I mean? Yeah, put two and two together. And then these dudes be on these podcasts talking. I mean, they really not that smart, you know? They're really not that smart. But let's check it out, man. That's just my theory, though.
Los Angeles community. He's been involved with work, including youth charities, and the feds say he did it all to further his own criminal.
They all do that. I'm telling you, listen, man. They all do that. They all will do, you know, a charity or something like that, just to make themselves look good, you know. But they really be demons, man. I mean, they be terrorizing our neighborhoods and shit, and we just glamorize their ass. I'm not happy about nobody going to jail, but damn, we're gonna look at the press conference and see how evil these guys are. I mean, it don't make no sense, for real, man. They just be tearing up the neighborhood, man. Like one time, when I was living in Atlanta, right, on the west side. I ain't gonna say what neighborhood. I woke up one morning, right, and I seen white people cleaning up the neighborhood. I lived in the hood. I lived in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but black people. It probably was like 1 or 2 white people lived in this hood, right? A lot of gang violence, a lot of shootouts, robberies, all that. You name it, it was out there. But yet, on some Saturday mornings, I say once a month on Saturday morning, I used to see white people come out and clean up. Yeah, I used to see white people come out and clean up the neighborhood. It used to be dirty. They throw shit everywhere. And then, black people would just look. Wouldn't even offer to help. And I used to feel bad about that. I remember feeling bad about that because I was like, damn, why we can't do that? You know? It felt like it gave me like cleaning up after animal vibes. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, that's crazy, man. Come on, we tired of that. Come on.
Enterprise.
He has maintained the image.
The reason why the black neighborhood looked like it looked and the white neighborhood look all nice. You know what I'm saying?
Of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label, and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a South LA based charity, developing options, which purports to help youth risk escape gang life and escape the perils of gangs in high crime areas. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar.
A murderer, thief, and a liar.
Eugene Henley, now considered a wanted fugitive.
Big U. Now, Big U he been talking a lot lately. He been on these podcasts. I think he got a podcast also. And he be talking subliminal, right? Here's the thing, right? Do you, sir, Big U, do you think that do you think that these FBI agents are dumb? You think they can't decipher the damn codes you be talking? You be talking in code. They know what you're talking about. They're not dumb. They just listen. Man, for everything to come back to your bank account, man. Everything comes back to your bank account. Come on, man. I mean, that's not smart to me. Come on, y'all.
In the past, he's produced TV series. He has nearly 300,000 followers on Instagram, and he ran this charity. The feds say the charity received donations from celebrities, even government agencies, for what was described as charitable work. But the feds say he was still very involved in a much larger crime ring. And it wasn't just Henley that they're looking for. They've already made several arrests in connection with his alleged crimes. 4 people named in the criminal complaint.
Yo, fam, they looking for Loose Cannon. And Loose Cannon been on the internet talking a lot lately. He been beefing it, going ham with Whack 100. I wonder why they ain't get Whack. Maybe because Whack clean, huh? But Loose Cannon is a boy. And then, so they got Brick Baby podcast. He got a podcast. He was with No Jumper. You know what I mean? They over there at No Jumper right now talking about him. For real. They over there at No Jumper right now talking about Brick Baby getting locked up, man. And it's just crazy, y'all. I mean, and look, again, my theory is Lil Durk. You know Lil Durk got that murder for hire charge. Yeah. Who you think he hired? I don't know. I'm just saying. It's just funny how he go to jail. All of a sudden, the whole Crips rolling 60s go down. And that's who he been fucking with, fam. Hey, I'm just saying.
Complaint are already in custody. The details of the alleged crimes were just released in dozens of pages of court documents that we are about to go through here. But the big headline right now is that Eugene Henley, a longtime self-proclaimed community activist, is now a fugitive. The FBI, among other agencies, looking for him and several other people.
Oh, he a community activist, all right. He's active in these streets. That's what he is. Yeah, talking about community active. Come on, man. Come on. And I bet, look, I'm not even trying to like talk a bunch of shit, but I'm just saying, I bet you I bet you they don't clean up their neighborhoods. I bet you. I bet you. They'll gang bang all day, shoot at each other, kill each other, but they won't clean up the neighborhood. Making all that money, illegal money, and you can't. Come on, man. And I'm not knocking the rolling 60s Crips at all. I'm just saying, man, like if y'all gonna be an organization, be an organization. Keep shit in organized, man. Not chaos, murder and all that, man. Come on. You can't be doing that. Fentanyl, come on, man. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
People involved in a much wider ranging crime ring. We'll have details much later today on the NBC4 News beginning at 3 o'clock. But for now, reporting live, I'm Alex Rozier, NBC4 News.
Alex, thank you very much for that update. We're looking forward to it. All right, so let's go to NBC4's Michelle Vyas. She's live at the federal building in Westwood where the defendants will be processed. Michelle.
That's right. Annabelle, good morning. Right behind me, we have FBI agents and members of the Department of Justice here. This is where some of the members, the gang members from the Crips, were brought to be processed. We just saw likely one of them being driven away, who will likely be in court this afternoon. This is a big day. This is where they're processed. Many of them still need to be processed to face those federal charges.
Yeah, you see that? They got them intense, y'all. Look at this shit. I think it was called Operation Drawdown or something like that. Draw back or draw down. It was a whole operation. They got them intense.
Afternoon. This is a big day.
They built a makeshift detention center for them, man. And I think it's just 10. It's 10 people. They got it's 4 on the run, right? It's 4 they're looking for. Do you think they're gonna turn themselves in? I don't know. Let's see.
This is where they're processed. Many of them still need to be processed to face those federal charges. A big day, but big agents need the big get, a.k.a. Big U, Eugene Henley, now a fugitive. They think he's somewhere in Southern California, a self-proclaimed philanthropist and ringleader of the Rolling 60s Crip gang. Here's more on the arrest from special agent in charge.
4 of the 19 defendants were already in custody, and 10 defendants were taken into custody in the last 24 hours.
Damn.
And while we're still seeking the whereabouts of 5 individuals, 3 of whom we believe we will have in custody shortly, 2 defendants are considered fugitives. They are Eugene Henley Jr., also known as Big U, and Brian Mejia.
Brian Mejia, what he do?
Big U, the Crip leader turned gang interventionist, who ran mafia-like enterprises, according to the feds. Developing Options was his nonprofit charity.
Yeah, nonprofit charity. Now, look, I'm always skeptical of nonprofits because, nonprofits, you still make money off nonprofits. That's an easy way to kind of like hide money. You know what I'm saying? I'm always skeptical about that. I had known people that had little nonprofits, and I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know if this considers of course it's going to be a nonprofit on paper, right? But yeah, man. And then here's the thing: this fool don't understand, man. And Eugene, Big U, you too old. You supposed to know better than that, man. The paper trail gonna always tell you where the money going. You don't know that, man. The paper trail, bro. Like. You got a bank account. You got a bank account, man. How would you put, how would you put that illegal money in your bank account? For murder. Then he sat up there and had an interview with Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo told him why he left the Rolling 60 Crips because he felt like they didn't have his back when his cousin got killed out there in L.A. at the Beverly Center, right? But yeah, I mean, come on, Big U. That guy's supposed to be smarter than that. To be honest with you, come on, you supposed to be smarter, Big U. That's right.
that was touted as helping gang members get out of the gang life. As we look live here again, this is the federal building. You see the tents, you see the agents. This is where some of those defendants, innocent until proven guilty, were brought here for processing. Some still need to be processed and make their way to court. Big U looking at extensive federal charges, including the murder of an aspiring rap musician, extortion, robbery, tax fraud, and human trafficking. Anyone who knows the whereabouts of—
Damn, Big, you were more deep shit than Diddy, fam. Damn, gang. Yo, he in more deep shit than Diddy, gang. Damn. Hey, look, Big you, bro. Turn yourself in, bro. Just turn yourself in, bro. Come on, man. I mean, this is crazy. Hey, do it, bro. I know you ain't guilty of all of this shit. I know you not, bro. I know you're not guilty of all this shit. Yeah, man. But this is crazy, man. They said, I heard word on the street, allegedly, he had his son's best friend murdered. Like, dude, man, come on, bro. Yo, I'm gonna run that news.
Brian Mejia, or Big U, Eugene Henley Jr., is asked to call the FBI. In Westwood, Michelle Vias, NBC4 News.
Michelle, thank you.
Damn. Yeah, y'all just want to talk about that, man. I want to know how y'all feel about that. Y'all think he gonna turn himself in or nah? You know, Big U on the run. They got Brick Baby and they got Loose Cannon. You know, that's crazy. Yeah, I told you, they all on the internet talking. I'm like, man, y'all all got podcasts and y'all gangsters talking about, you know, and trying to talk in code. That's the crazy part about it. They trying to talk in code, right? And really, the FBI know that shit. That ain't stupid, y'all. At least change up the damn code, you know what I mean? So they, you know what I mean? They got the same code they been had and all type of crazy shit. Well, let's check out the presser right here. Let's see what's going on with this shit because these folks is tripping, man. Brick Baby, I knew Brick Baby was gonna get fucked up because dude talked too damn much, man. I'm talking about Brick Baby talked too damn. He self-snitched on himself. This nigga self-snitches on himself. Facts. Let's check out this presser though, man. See what's going on. Check out this presser. Yo.
Good morning. I'm Joe McNally, the acting United States Attorney here in Los Angeles. Today, we're here to announce federal criminal charges against Eugene Henley Jr., a career criminal known as Big U, who used—
They had to know this shit was coming, y'all. They had to. Come on, man. All that talking they was doing, especially Brick Baby, man. He was talking about that Sly for Vaughn comment where they was talking about asking him about Dirk. Come on, nah, he slid for Vaughn and all that, man. Come on, man. And so you throwing that man under the bus, right? He got a murder for hire charge. You think he ain't in there singing like a bird, fam? Come on, man. If you don't think Dirk and they talking right now, you just stupid. You just stupid. For real, man. I'm on that talk. That's how this shit happen. For real. Come on, man. Don't nobody want to do life in prison, man. I promise you. Come on.
used his contacts and leadership role in the Crips criminal street gang, the entertainment industry, and a youth charity to further his own criminal enterprise, an enterprise that engaged in murder, extortion, robbery, human trafficking, COVID fraud, and other felonies.
COVID fraud.
Mr. Henley and several other individuals linked to him and his criminal enterprise were charged in a criminal complaint with federal racketeering conspiracy. Mr. Henley is a fugitive and he is currently wanted by federal law enforcement. Other individuals linked to his criminal enterprise were arrested today, approximately 10 defendants who are charged in various indictments. Again, Mr. Henley is a fugitive. 4 defendants are in state custody and will be transferred into federal custody. And we are still seeking Mr. Henley and another fugitive. The Department of Justice's top priority is eliminating.
At this point right here, though, it don't even make no sense to run because man, you can run but you can't hide. For real, because they're gonna find you. Look, man. It sucks running. I did it before. That's how I know. I can talk about it. It sucks because I ran on a 2-year sentence one time, and it's like I should have just turned myself in at the time, you know, because it prolongs the just do with it. It prolongs it. You know what I mean? I done seen people go on a run, get married, have kids, and everything, and then get out and then have to go through the time. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man.
Eliminating violent crime caused by criminal street gangs and organized crime. These organizations cause a tremendous amount of harm in our communities. And today's arrests are part of our office's efforts, FBI, IRS, LAPD, the team you see up here, to make our community safer and rid our streets of these criminal street gangs, including ones operated by violent felons like Mr. Henley, who are posing as savvy businessmen and community leaders, but in the end are violent criminals.
Damn. Dude, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, 2 sides to every story, y'all. I don't know, man. I mean, I thought Big U was supposed to be doing stuff like that, like being charitable, a community leader, but I know he is a gang leader. I mean, he's self-proclaimed. He'll tell you to your face he's the leader of the Rolling 60s. But I don't know, man. They should have known this shit was coming, man. I know they was talking subliminal on the websites and all that. And WAC 100 ain't making no better either. You know what I mean? I'm surprised he ain't up there. For real, gang. Let's move it.
The affidavit filed with the criminal complaint alleges that Mr. Henley operated Big U Enterprises, a mafia-like organization that utilized Mr. Henley's stature and long-standing association with the Crips criminal street gang and other gangs here in Los Angeles.
Big U was bossed up, man. They respected that dude. He got mucho respect, boy. Damn, I knew he was respected, but I didn't know he was like that.
Los Angeles to intimidate businesses and individuals in our community.
Extortion.
I want to stress that the allegations here in the complaint are allegations only, and the defendants are presumed innocent until proven otherwise. Let me talk a little bit about Mr. Henley and the street gang here. As I said, Mr. Henley is a widely known leader within the Rolling 60s. He rose to prominence in that gang decades ago, and he has since been a fixture on the internet, talk shows, and podcasts, all things that law enforcement have looked at closely as part of this investigation. He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles.
That's exactly what I thought he was, y'all. You know what I mean? That's exactly who I thought he was. I thought he was somebody who gave back to the community, had his little record label going, you know, podcast, trying to do good, you know, bring awareness. He can talk good, like bring awareness to street violence and shit, telling kids, no, not to really join gangs. And I don't know, man. 2 sides to every face.
Being a South LA based charity, developing options, which purports to help at youth risk escape gang life and escape the perils of gangs in high crime areas. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him. For example, Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway.
Yo, now see, I didn't even know that. So you killed it. He's accused of killing his artist. Wow. Now that's wild. I wonder who that artist is. I didn't even know. I never knew of his artist, but
He then attempted to evade and obstruct the investigation into the murder, including ordering witnesses not to speak with law enforcement. Henley's criminal enterprise also engaged
you speak to law enforcement. You know how that goes.
Other crimes, including transporting prostitutes across state lines, extorting strip clubs.
That's that Diddy stuff right there. He be doing that Diddy stuff.
Marijuana dispensaries and other businesses. And
he extort, huh? Hold on, he say extort.
Obstruct the investigation into the murder, including ordering witnesses not to speak with law enforcement. Henley's criminal enterprise also engaged in other crimes, including transporting prostitutes across state lines, extorting strip clubs, marijuana dispensaries, and other businesses, and fraudulently applying for COVID loans.
This dude was a straight up full-blown extortionist, gang. I'm talking about he was just on a marijuana dispensary. Yo, man, you know how they extort you, man. You got to pay for protection. They'll keep burning your shit down. Keep breaking in your shit, man. Damn, Big U, come on, man.
In the form of a business relief loan. On that application, Mr. Henley falsely stated that his music label, Unique Music, operated at a $200,000 profit in 2019 and was entitled to government assistance, despite the reality that the company had operated at a loss and was ineligible for such relief.
Damn. So that's what I'm saying. Big U, you supposed to be smarter than that, man. Unless you just didn't care. You supposed to be smart. Big U, you about my age. I don't know how old you are, but you around my age. You gotta be a little older, man. Bruh, you gotta be smarter than that, man. Yeah, I'm scared to owe the IRS. I owe the IRS last year. I heard them pay their ass. Your ass over here doing all kind of crazy shit. Bro, Big U, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'll do it.
Finally, Mr. Henley is accused of embezzling donations.
Bro, when they got these type of charges on you, man, either you go somewhere and you stay there for the rest of your life, or you turn yourself in because you can't do nothing.
By celebrities, professional athletes, businesses, to his charity, Developing Options, which, as I said, purports to give South LA at-risk youth alternative gang violence, drugs, and other criminal activity. Henley used this charity as a front. He used it to conceal his fraudulent activities, his criminal enterprises activities, from, and evade detection from law enforcement. If convicted on the racketeering conspiracy, he and his co-conspirators face approximately a 20-year federal prison sentence.
So federal, 20 years in the federal is 20 years in the federal, dog. You ain't get no good time. You gotta do 20 straight, right? Ain't no percentage time off. Yeah, man. I just want to talk about that, y'all. What y'all think, man? Y'all think they should turn themselves in, or what you think gonna happen, man? You think it's gonna be another YSL situation, or you think it's gonna be the real deal? Sound like Big U got a little Diddy charges over there too, so I don't know, man. We gonna see what's happening, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comment section, y'all.
Megalodon Media News. We give you all the news nobody is talking about.
It's the Megalodon.